Watch their behaviors. Watch what happens to their behaviors. Watch what happens to their patterns, their behavioral patterns as the environment changes, right? So look at the patterns. Everything is about patterns. Look at the patterns in the environment. What does that mean? You have to start on the very mundane level. You got to start at the basic level, and then you can work your way up, because this is how a pattern works. Okay? I see patterns. That's what I do. I close my eyes and I see patterns in everything. I see similar repeating patterns showing up in all different forms of life. That's just my uniqueness. I look at homeschool and I look at education and I see the patterns. Okay? Start with the basics. You observe the sound, you observe the decor, you observe the patterns in the sound, you observe the patterns in the stimuli, you observe the patterns in the movement pathways, you observe the patterns in the physical space, you observe the patterns in how cluttered or how clean things are. You start just to observe the patterns. Please see, as humans, our minds always want to start to solve problems before we even understand what the hell is going on. You have to understand first. You have to see it for what it is first. You have to observe first. You have to know what you're looking for. Look for these certain things. Look for things. And once you start to see the patterns, you have to be able to see a reoccurring pattern before you can start to alter. Look for the patterns in the environment. Start there. We look for the patterns. Once you can identify the patterns that are reoccurring, then you can start to alter them and manipulate them and experiment with them to see if those patterns change the way the learner learns and behaves. Start simple. Start with the sound, start with the sight, start with the physical environment. Pay attention to the patterns without trying to fix them right away. Just start to pay attention. You have to see them first, or you can't do anything about it. Find the patterns. Once you find them, find the patterns.